Hey, so welcome all. Today we are going to solve second problem, remove element. Yesterday we solved merge sorted array, and today we are going to solve this remove element. So what we have to do in this problem, we have given one array, nums array, and we have given a value which we have to remove from this array. So let's see the example. So this is a nums array which we have given, and value as an integer which we have given, which we have to remove from this array. And at the end we have to return a number of elements which are not equal to this 3. So if you see this 2 is not equal to 3, this 2 is not equal to 3, so our output would be 2. Similar fashion, if you see this example, we have to remove this 2, right? So if I remove this 2 and this 2, then total output would be 1 2 3 4 5 5. Along with that, we have to restructure array in such a way that all the elements which are not matching with this should come at front, and the remaining elements which are matching with this we have to remove with the underscore or something else. That's the ask of this question. Now let's try to solve this through brute force way, and then we will optimize it. Okay, so let me quickly first write it down what we have in the array. This is what we have given, right? And this is the element which we have to remove. What we can do simply, in the brute force way, we can run a for loop. We will remove this, we will compare this with this, and if it is matching, we will remove with a max value, integer max, right? Not matching, not matching, this is matching, max. My output would be like this. Now if I sort my array, this will look like this. So the way they wanted, now my structure, my array looks like the same way. Also they want us a counter. They want us to return number of elements which are not matching with this. So in the else condition where we are going to compare, there I'll put a counter and increase the counter. Okay, and return that counter at the end. Let's see. Let's write that code, then you will easily able to understand also. What I said, I'll run the for loop here simply. That's whatever I said, I'll do in the same manner. So I plus plus. Then I said I'll compare each element of my array with this value, and if it's matching, I'll replace my this nums I equal to with integer with max value. That's what I said. And I said at the end I'll sort my array so that my structure look like the way we want it, right? And also I said we have to return a number of elements which are not matching with this. If not matching with this means it should go into the else condition. I'll increase my counter, and this is my output. I can say output counter, pointer, whatever you want you can call it. I'm saying counter, and then at the end we have to return this counter. That's all. If I run this, this is the same thing which we discussed just now, and it's accepted. If I submit, it should get approved, accepted. It's accepted. Yeah, so this is a brute force way. Why or you can say it's an easy solution. Only the thing is complexity here. The complexity of this whole program will be n log n. Now let's try to improve this. Let's try to optimize this. Okay, so first let me remove this code, and okay, let's go back and try to understand how we can optimize this. So this is the input which we have given, and the output, we know that what we want 2 comma 2 comma and this dash 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 we want, or something else, right? Whatever you can say, star star something. So this is what we want. So what we are trying to say here, we are keeping all the elements which are not matching with this at the front, right? We are moving them at the front, right? So what we can do simply, we two pointer mechanism here, and using two pointer we can solve this problem. Let me tell you how. So I'll keep my one pointer here, j 0, this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3 index, right? So j will be at this point initially. Okay, now I'll run a for loop the way we did just now. I'll compare this value with this. If it is matching, I will not do anything because I want those values at the front which are not matching. So I'll not do anything. This is matching, I'll not do anything. Now my for loop will come here in the next iteration. This is not matching. This is not matching. So I'll copy this value, keep it here at jth position. So in the second iteration, my array will become like this, right? And I'll increase my j pointer here, right? Now my third iteration loop will be here. Compare this. Oh, this is not matching. I want this at the front to here to come jth position, j1 position. I'll move it. Now my j will be here. I'll increase j also. Now I'll compare this three. Oh, it is matching. I don't have to do anything. And loop is done. And this I'll return this j at the end. My j value would be 2. And that's what I have to return, these two elements, right? And it's got restructured also, because what we are leaving behind doesn't matter. That's what they have said in the question. So let me try to write this. So what we have said, we will start with one pointer j equal to 0. Similar fashion, the way we did in the previous solution, we will write a loop here, nums dot length, and then I plus plus. And then we are saying we'll compare nums I with value. If it is not equal to, if it is not equal, then at jet position, I'll copy my this nums I value. This is what I said, right? I'll copy this and I'll increase my pointer, and then at the end we will return j. So the complexity of this problem is going to be O of n, and this is accepted, right? This is accepted. So simply what we did, we started our pointer j, kept one pointer here, and run a for loop. We are trying to compare the values, and we are checking which values are not equal. It means you can say it's a unique value, or which that's not a duplicate value, right? Those values we are shifting towards left side. That's what we wanted, and then we are increasing this counter accordingly, and then at the end we are returning this counter. This is the solution of this problem. Thank you.